How would you like to have a specialized CPA prepare your tribe for your annual audit? If you are part of a tribal government, it is essential that you work with a CPA who is specializing in tribal governments. I can best illustrate the importance of a specialist through an example. Let's say you're having some heart issues and it is time to see a doctor, and you have two choices. Your first option is to see a generalist doctor. This doctor sees everyone who walks through the door and diagnoses a wide variety of symptoms. Your next option is to see a specialist, such as a cardiologist. This doctor only sees patients with heart issues. They know what the common heart issues are, and most importantly, they have the ability to fix these issues. Now, if you're like most people, you will choose a specialist because you know they have the ability and the experience to give you the highest quality of service. And just like this example, when it comes to your tribal government working with a CPA, it is essential that you work with a CPA who is specializing in tribal governments. So let's talk about some of the advantages that come with working with a specialized CPA. A CPA specializing in tribal governments knows requirements for successful tribal accounting practices. They know the accounting rules that directly affect tribes. And most importantly, their full focus is on tribal matters, where other CPAs may be dealing with other industries or other types of companies, where a tribal government CPA is going to be focusing on tribal government matters every day of the year. So it's time for the harsh truth. If you are not using a CPA that specializes in tribal governments, you are putting your tribe at risk. Only tribal governments using a specialized CPA can say, "We did everything we could to minimize or eliminate our audit findings." So, how do we go about finding a CPA who specializes in tribal governments? Introducing WJC Financial, a group of CPAs who specialize in tribal governments. WJC Financial was founded by Wade Sickridge, who achieved his Master's of Accountancy from the University of Idaho. He became a certified public accountant and is now a tribal government specialist. He dedicated WJC Financial to helping tribal governments pass audits by providing hands-on accounting and audit preparation. And that is exactly what we do in a very effective way. But don't just take our word for it. Barbara from the Eastern Shoshone tribe says, "With Wade's help, we have brought our audits current and have cleaned up our general ledger. We continue to work with Wade on a day-to-day basis. I would recommend that Wade services be offered to any other tribe who is in need of his assistance." So, what makes WJC Financial so different from other CPAs? Well, it's something that we like to call the WJC difference. Most CPAs are only willing to diagnose and point out the problem areas for you to fix, but that's not how we do it. Here at WJC Financial, we roll up our sleeves and provide the hands-on work. So let's talk about our top 3 services. First is audit preparation. This is for tribes who receive an annual audit. So if that's you, you'll want to listen to this closely. Our audit preparation services take a holistic approach, typically including assessment of internal controls, general ledger maintenance, review of reconciliations, balance sheet review, financial statement and SEFA preparation, evaluation of processes and systems, and of course, other requested services. Next is accounting. This is for any tribes who do not want to wait for the audit to come to be prepared. We ensure your accounting is optimized through providing full bookkeeping, including accounts receivable, accounts payable and payroll, general ledger maintenance, fixed asset tracking, maintenance, and depreciation schedule, journal entry preparation and review, reconciliation preparation and review, and of course, any other requested services. Now, our third service is internal staff training. This service is for tribes who desire to become self-sufficient. Here we help you install the best systems and train your staff to operate at a high and self-sufficient level. So who are the typical clients of WJC Financial? This is simple. We typically work with tribal governments that receive enough funding to receive an audit and are serious about passing their audit and optimizing their accounting function. And the reason for that is that we don't mess around when it comes to helping our clients pass audits, and we only work with clients that match our level of seriousness. So if this sounds like you, your next step is to schedule a strategy session. Now, this is not a sales call. This is a personal one-on-one session with you and Wade Sickridge. This is where we really begin to figure out what your tribe needs and to find the necessary steps to obtain this. But first, a word of warning. You may have gotten to this point of the video and you are on the fence on if you need to schedule a strategy session. It may be because you have always performed well in your audits, or maybe your current audit preparer has done a decent job for you. If this is you, remember, this is a free strategy session with a CPA who specializes in helping tribal governments pass audits through providing hands-on audit prep and accounting services. You will walk away from this strategy session with more knowledge and in a better place than you currently are right now. So, what I want you to do right now is click on the blue button below this video to schedule your strategy session with Wade to find out how we can best serve you and your tribe.